Okay. So welcome everyone. I'm Andrew Gutierrez. I'm one of the assistant principals at the senior campus. My role is over student health and counseling, which encompasses our counseling staff as well as our school social workers and also partnering with our Lakewood Community Schools Initiative. So I want to thank you for coming this evening with us and for joining us for our first annual family bingo night slash loteria night. I haven't played Loteria since I was a kid and I was never good at it. So we'll see how this time goes. So I really, really appreciate everyone coming. I want to introduce some people to you that are really key contributors to the success of the Shack department. So we have Miss Vanessa Guerra. She's one of our school social workers, as well as Denise Trejo, another one of our school social workers. Denise is Mary, but everyone calls her Denise. So if you're ever looking for a Mary Trejo and you can't find her, it's Denise. Also, we have Esmeralda Garcia. She's working with part of the Community Schools Initiative with LACO, and a new hire, Elaine Ruiz, also working with the Community Schools Initiative. So I just want to thank everyone for coming here tonight. It's just really important that we celebrate all the success and the perseverance, right, of what this year has brought on to each and everyone, has gone through the ups and downs of this pandemic during the distance learning, but we're coming to an end of the school year and we should celebrate that because although there were a lot of hard times, there's also a lot of successes as well. So just want to thank everyone for joining us, and I'm going to pass it over to Denise right now.
All right, so there we go. So first of all, I want to thank everyone for being here. We just want to review a little bit about why we organize this event. So this event is in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. So May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we wanted to use this time to remind everyone who's here that our school has an array of resources for our students, for our parents, for our teachers, for just our community in general. And so we want you guys to take this time to learn about all the agencies that come on our campus and that you guys can access on your own as well. And also just a little moment, to play and win some games, some prizes, right? So we're trying to have fun during while doing this. So first we're going to get started with Lakewood Community Schools Initiative. This is going to be Esmeralda and Elaine, so I'll let them start their portion.
I'll go ahead and introduce myself. Can you hear me? I'm not sure if I'm off mute. Yeah, okay. So my name is Elaine Ruiz. I'm the new hire that Angel, Mr. Gutierrez just mentioned. I'm the community school specialist. Bienvenidos. Hola, buenas tardes. Es un placer estar aquí con todos, todas y todos ustedes. And I just want to explain a little bit about what we do, and then Esmeralda will also share with you what we've been doing. So just a little bit about what is a community school, which some of you might have heard already. So we are servicing public schools, and we are the hub of the community. And our goal is to unite stakeholders and to provide quality services. Esmeralda, you want to go ahead?
Yes, hi everyone. I'm Esmeralda Garcia. I'm the educational community worker at Paramount High School. And some of the services that we've been able to offer this year, as a result of the pandemic, we were able to develop basic needs referral system to offer our families who are currently needing basic needs supports to be able to offer them those resources. Additionally, we created a family resource center online that has a lot of resources available to our families, to our staff and our students. We've been able to host more parent workshops. I've recognized a lot of you from our Parent Coffee Corner. And we've been able to increase our partnerships, both officially and unofficially, especially during the pandemic. We've been able to have more partnerships with our local agencies to offer special support to our students.
Yeah, and just to add to that, so some of the outcomes that our goal, why we have community schools at Paramount, is to see increased graduation rates, to see the lower absenteeism, and to decrease suspensions, and also to increase in family engagement. So that's what we want to accomplish while we're here. We know that takes, it's a big goal to accomplish, but that's why we're here to try to get to that. Anything else, Esmeralda, am I missing from that?
No, that's it.
Well, thank you so much for giving us a few minutes of your time, and we're going to move on to the next.
So next, we're going to have Marina from the Guidance Center share. Actually, before we go on, do we need to translate in Spanish? Anybody, can you unmute yourself if we need to translate?
¿Hay alguien que no entiende inglés y que necesite traducción en español? Si puede levantar la mano o quitar el, presionarle al micrófono para dejarnos saber.
No. I don't see anything pop up. No.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Marina. So we'll get started with the Guidance Center. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi everyone, and that was actually one of my questions if I had to do it in Spanish too. So my name is Marina Montenegro. I'm a supervisor from the Guidance Center, and we're an agency that provides mental health services to children with Medi-Cal from the ages of 0 up to 23. We provide individual, family therapy, and parent support services. And we have 3 locations. We have one in Long Beach, Compton, and San Pedro. Right now, we're continuing to provide telehealth services, but we are already starting to see clients and provide services in the office and in the field. Parents can request our services through your school, or they can also call directly here at our access number, the 888 number. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marina. And next, we're going to have Carolina from Elicata share a little bit more about their services as well.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Carolina Gabriel. I'm the clinical manager here at Los Angeles Center for Alcohol and Drug Abuse. We're located in the city of Santa Fe Springs, but I recently just joined the team, but our team has been working with Paramount High School, providing youth substance abuse treatment services. We provide drug education, HIV, STI education, linkage to HIV testing, medication to treatment, medication-assisted treatment. We offer individual drug counseling, group counseling, individual therapy, family therapy, and drug testing. We just recently opened our services to in-person as well. So if you know anyone in the Santa Fe Springs area, they can come in and receive services in person. We have a couple government grants that also, if you have private insurance, our government funds will cover the cost of treatment. And then we received a new grant, which is for the Office of Victims of Crime. So if a student or a family, whether witnessed a crime, no police report needs to be filed, but we offer mental health services. This project has just launched 2 months ago, so we are incorporating it within our treatment. And we have prevention services, education services. We're starting a homework club. So we're expanding, and overall it's just to provide wraparound services to our students and our families. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Carolina. And before we get started with Mary, I totally forgot on my end to say we're going to go over our agencies fairly quickly. They're going to give a little overview, like what they've been doing. And right after, we're going to get started with the Loteria game. We just wanted to make sure that you guys had a familiar face to contact if you guys wanted to reach out to them, or you guys can contact us as well too, so we can support you guys. So again, let's get started with Shield for Family. And thank you so much, Mary. She will be presenting.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mary, and I am one of the lead therapists with Shields. I'm the lead that works with Paramount High School and Paramount School District. And so Shields for Families, we have a huge array of community services. We provide mental health services from birth all the way to adulthood. So right out of the womb all the way until if you want to process older adult concerns. We also have substance use programs, residential programs, both for adults and youth. We also offer groups, including parenting groups. We have a focus program for fathers as well, which is something that we definitely want to continue to reach out to father figures in the lives of the students. We are also offering groups, or will be offering groups over this summer. And so if you have any questions or any or interested in having your student be a part of any groups, or interested in what kind of groups that we offer, feel free to reach out to me, or reach out to Vanessa or Denise, and then they can connect us and we can figure out how we can support your student. We also have a lot of community resources. So we have a job training program, which is really great because not only are you getting job training, they also host job fairs pretty frequently, where you can be connected to work opportunities. We have homeless services, rapid rehousing programs, and I know this is a lot of programs and there's a lot of information for Shields, but what's really great is that we have access centers that you can drop in. We have a lot of them are listed on our website, or you can give us a call at the 323-242-5000 number, and you'll be connected to one of our outreach specialists. And so basically, you want to share whatever needs or concerns that you have, and then they will help you get connected to whatever department that will best serve you. So yeah, so I'm really enjoying working with Paramount High School, and it's been great getting to know some of your students, and I really am looking forward to continuing the partnership. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mary. We'll move on to Bayfront Youth and Family Services, and the person presenting today would be Reina Rodriguez.
Okay, thank you for that, Denise. Like Denise was saying, my name is Reina Rodriguez, and I'm the Schooling Mental Health Coordinator for Bayfront Youth and Family Services. If you look to the top right, our address is right there and our contact information. So we're located in the city of Paramount, right next to the North Gate and the Civic Center right there, just a little tidbit. So all of our services do require that our clients have Medi-Cal. So all of our services are community-based and they're outpatient, which means that we can see the students when they go back to school, in school, in the community, like if they wanted to meet at the park, in the home, whatever works best for our clients. And then we do offer wraparound services, which is wraparound is just a program that's really focused towards supporting anybody who's in the child welfare system or is in the probation or juvenile justice system. We definitely want to support those people. And then our IFCCS program is geared towards supporting foster youth and families. So that's another program. And then our School Linked program, which is mainly the one that we talk about here, is to support students and families. So we also have a parent partner who can work with parents and help supporting their students. And then the last program that we have, but not least, is our TBS services. And this is just basically a behavioral coaching. So basically, if you want any support with any behaviors, there's coaches that can work one-on-one with you and help you meet those goals. And so really the goal of our Schooling Mental Health program is to support children who struggle educationally due to emotional or behavioral problems. And this could be identified in the school or the home. And some common, because a lot of people don't really know if therapy is right for them, but here are some common things, you know, to consider if you're wanting to know if, hey, maybe I would benefit from it. So some things are, if you want to gain greater sense of self-awareness, if you want to talk about anything that you don't particularly feel comfortable talking to friends or family for. If you feel a need to discuss sexuality, sexual orientation, or gender identity, we're definitely to support you. If you have any difficulty adjusting to any life changes, any eating disorders or symptoms, you know, throughout the pandemic, a lot's happened and feelings of loneliness are real, you know, so we're definitely there to support you with that. And if we can discuss that further in therapy, any problems with negative thinking, any struggles with romantic relationships, and struggles with identity or self-worth. And then the last thing is issues stemming from racial and cultural, I think it's cut off, but let me, discrimination, because we know a lot's happened this year, you know, so we're definitely there to support you and process through that. So yeah, if you're interested in connecting with us, just reach out to Ms. Trejo or Ms. Guerra, and we can definitely support you through whatever, you know, you need support with. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Reina. And next, we're going to have Cynthia Torres present for 211 LA. And she'll be able to tell you a little bit more about how she's going to be integrated into our campus as well.
Hello, thank you for having me. My name is Cynthia Torres, and I'm the outreach coordinator for Paramount High School and also for Paramount Unified School District. And what 211 LA is we are a nonprofit, and we are one of the nation's largest 24/7 information and referral agencies. And we're basically the hub for all types of health, human, and social services in LA County. I work closely with Elaine and Esmeralda, part of the Community Schools Initiative. And this initiative came about, and it's a collaboration with LA County's Department of Mental Health and with LACO, the Office of Education. And what my role consists of is basically providing outreach and resource linkage for services. And there's an outreach coordinator within all these selected CSI school districts. And this is just an effort to make sure that all the needs of our students and families are met. Aside from the education aspect, sometimes students are not thriving within the school due to high needs, basic needs. It could be from food to housing. And as part of the Community Schools Initiative, we also have another form of contact to get resources from 211, which is by texting schools to 52211. So aside from being able to call 211 at any time, you could also send a text. And there's also the online search or chat option on our website. And my role would also be working with families closely. And the only difference with my role is that it's a more one-on-one with families or students. And there's also that follow-up process just to ensure that the needs are met with whichever resource we provide them with, and also to help them navigate around these resources. Sometimes they may have difficulty calling, they could have an issue with an application process or whatnot, and that's how I'll be able to support them as well. And that's it.
Thank you so much, Cynthia. Before we get started, I know Ms. Guerra has been putting some things in the chat. So on the chat, there is a Google sign-in sheet. So that's what we're going to use for attendance today. So please take the time to fill that out. She has also added the school social work website. So any mental health resources or information that we shared today is going to be on there, as well as the LACO Community Schools Initiative website. So you guys can get the agency's information on there. You guys can obviously ask Ms. Guerra and myself directly. There's many ways to get access to all these resources, but one of those is if you just copy and paste the links from the chat box. All right, so we're gonna get started with Loteria, right? What we're all here for. So in the...
Gracias por asistir Es el primer evento que tenemos. Ojalá que el próximo año podamos seguir otra vez la lotería en persona, ojalá, o virtualmente. Queremos seguir haciendo esas actividades para los estudiantes, las familias y también los maestros para que puedan aprender y divertirse. Yo sé que ahorita todos, como quien dice, ya quieren terminar el año.
En pocas palabras.
¿Verdad?
En pocas palabras, sí, la verdad, así es. Yo creo que los niños